Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to your horoscope forecast, and we're going to be talking about what's going on with your person. I want to thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and thank you to my members. I really appreciate all of your support. And if you guys would like a live person reading with me, or you'd like to take one of my classes, or you'd like to get my deck, The Eye of Zen, go to my website, JenniferWalkerZen.com, or check out the description box below. All right, my beautiful darlings, let's jump right in. Let's find out what's going on with your person. And if you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. You can do both. Let's jump right in. All right, what's going on with the collective? The interest in the current. They're the main person. The person's the main person. And people cards mean people. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, so in the current, there is this clarity. They have clarity, they want answers, Ace of Swords. The obstacle or blockages, they're in a state of shock and surprise. All right, we're gonna go down another layer on this. They find you very sexy. That's also what I'm hearing. They want to reconcile. They want to apologize with the Judgment card energy. The obstacle or blockage is juggling. They're juggling. There's a shock and surprise. There's concern about the shock and surprise about this juggling of this decision. That's the obstacle or blockage at the moment. They're waiting for the right time. So they want to give you clarity and apologize, but they're waiting for the right time. There's this concern about missing an opportunity. So this concern about missing an opportunity and juggling this decision, which will cause a major shock and surprise. Okay, bottom of the deck, I want to accomplish this, but I feel like I went around in circles. Sister, daughter, friend, or karmic, and there's this opportunity here, and this concern about this younger Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but I'm hopeful here, Star card energy. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go down another layer. What's going on with the collectives? Love, interest, they're the main person, person's the main person, and people cards mean people in the current romantically based on my Celtic cross. Show me cards I need. See? Show me the cards I need. 2. All right, let's find out. There's going to be clarity about this friend. That's what they want to give you clarity about this friendship. There's this concern about this opportunity as the obstacle or blockage. Something about this book card, which is knowledge or unknowns or secrets. There's wild speculation about this opportunity or offer as the obstacle or blockage. And wanting a commitment. They want a commitment to you. There's concerns about change of residence, change of location as the obstacle or blockage. There's this want for happiness and recognition and concerns about the ending of this money situation, work situation, and a person around this. And a lot of gossip is the bottom of the deck there. All right, let's keep going. What's going on with the collectives, love, interest, in the current? They're the main person, the person's the main person, and people cards mean people. Show me the cards you see. Show me the cards I need. 2. You're the main person coming out in the current. The obstacle or blockage seems to be this restaurant, celebration, going out. Something about a child around this, or it could be immaturity or a child around this. or blending families together. Okay, so healing. Depression about this party and celebration is the obstacle or blockage. There's concern about this infringing party around this, or your self-doubt. And I see this house and home situation again. Celebration, some kind of celebration, and depressed about this house and home situation is the obstacle or blockage. Bottom of the deck, this concern about a surprise and foolishness about this individual and trying to have a state of happiness and going around in circles, and knowledge of this loss is the bottom of the deck. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I get the sense that they're concerned that you're dealing with someone else. That's what I feel like. All right, what's going on with the collective in the current romantically? Based on my Celtic cross. Show me cards you see. Show me the cards I need to see. Because they're like, what I'm hearing is they feel like you're very sexy. So it's hard for them to believe that there isn't like another person around you. They want to make a promise to you. They feel trapped in the middle right now as the obstacle or blockage. Wow, there's an influence of readiness. Yeah, there's this concern about embarrassment. Like, I feel like they feel like you won't accept their offer or that you have somebody else. There's something about your intuition too. They know that they're trapped in the middle because you have good intuition. And what do we hear? A fire truck. They feel like they'll be in trouble because of your intuition. And they're gonna have to try to put out the fire, right? They're gonna have to fix the situation because there was these goals. Yep, there we go. Obstacle or blockage is this strategy. Trapped in the middle, and I see this sense of destiny, but there was a strategy here going on. I heard a text. That's another confirmation. Bottom of the deck is feeling overwhelmed with these thoughts and plans because there was some protesting going on about this idea, and there was going to be a surprise about this collaboration who caused this prideful energy. Okay, let's keep going. All right, what's going on with the collective's love interest in the current? They're the main person, the person's the main person, and people cards the main people. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Yeah, they want to pull their weight, put the effort into this, but there's going to be criticisms. They know there's going to be some kind of criticisms. That's the obstacle of delay and challenge. What you're not seeing about the situation is interesting. Yeah, they want to give you what you want, what you wish for. There's a state of shock about this criticism, or they may feel like they're being criticized by other people, and there's a shock about this connection as the obstacle or blockage. They really feel like about you, they feel very depressed. They were trying to figure out how to bring things together as the obstacle or blockage. Your advice is saying this is destiny, so you're destined to be together. Main person and secrets of this overindulgence. So there's concerns that they're going to find out something about you, that there was some kind of overindulgence, or just take it out as it resonates for some of you guys, if it could be them as well. So let's keep going. But there is this concern about finding out about some kind of overindulgence, which is causing the obstacle blockage at the moment. Me, person, me, person, people, cards, me, people. What's one of the collectives, love, interest in the current romantic? Show my cards I need. C. Show my cards I need. 2. C. There is a person around this in the current. There's this concern about this romance, romantic gestures as the obstacle block. Now, this could be a sister, daughter, friend, or karmic here. That's coming out in the current. There's an influence of money here. They want to bring things into balance. There's this concern of this, a lot of reflecting about the sense of worthiness in this romance. Wow, what you're not seeing about this is very interesting. Okay, let's keep going. One more layer here. They're doing a lot of soul searching about you in the current. Yep, I told you guys, that's exactly what I've been feeling, that they feel like you're very sexy. It's like this concern that you must be dealing with someone. You must be dealing with another person. You're so sexy. You're so attractive. Okay. That's the obstacle or blockage. They're questioning themselves about it. Okay, so let's look at my deck and then we're gonna look at everything as a whole here. All right, what's going on with the collectives, love, interest, in the current romantically? They're the main person, person's main person, people, cards, people. Show me cards in C, show me the cards in E. 2, C. So it's almost like this person, your person is reflecting with this, whoever the sister, karmic, or friend is, about you. And like there's so much concern because you're so attractive that you must have somebody else, or you must be dealing with someone else. So I see a lot of soul searching going on. The obstacle blockage is this concern about this reaction. Yeah, like I heard outside, there's always omens, and what I heard was, there's concern that the other shoe is gonna drop, okay? What does that mean? It means that's a saying of like, what am I gonna find out that I'm not seeing about the situation? There is an infringing party around this, lots of soul searching with this infringing party. There's a reaction because of these friends. Now there could be rumors because of these friends, maybe there's friends. There seems to be this talk about, you're very attractive, there must be something up with this. This must be too good to be true. There's something up. That's the obstacle or blockage. Yep, I got the confirmation, I heard the text. When it comes to this offer, right? They're like, yep, there's concerns that there's lying. Lying, friends, and reaction. And your person is playing the avoidant. Your person's playing the avoidant. They don't know how to deal with the situation. They want to come forward with the offer, okay? But it's like they don't want to get played. They don't want to get played because they don't know what's going to happen, all right? I see hopeful. I don't know what to do. How do I fix the situation? I know we're destined, but I know you have uncertainty when it comes to me. And I know I got to make a decision, but I'm confused, so I'm waiting around. See? My goodness. Okay. So I need clarity before I reconcile, and I'm waiting for the right time. There is this friend and this secrets and concerns about commitment. Main person and this child around this, or childishness or immaturity about possibly another person around this. I want to commit, but I'm concerned there's going to be some kind of embarrassment and there's some goals around this. I want to put the effort in to give you what you wish for, but I'm depressed, I'm upset. There's something about this distorted feminine or sister, daughter, friend, or karmic. I want to bring things into balance. I'm doing a lot of soul searching. So obviously they're talking to someone about you. I see a lot of soul searching with this person about this offer that they want to present. They want to give you an offer. There's concerns. They want to find out clarity. They don't want to get played, okay? If they bring this offer and then you reject it because you're like, oh, I'm dealing with someone else. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. There's a state of shock and surprise in juggling this decision and concern that they've missed this opportunity is the obstacle or blockage. They have the key to their success, but they know there's a lot of speculation about changing of homes, changing of residence. There's this concern, you're going out having a good time, and they feel depressed about this house and home situation. They feel trapped in the middle. They feel that there could be a sense of destiny, but maybe there's a strategy. There's criticisms and a shock and surprise on how to bring this together as the obstacle or blockage. There's concerns about romance. They feel like they're lacking some kind of worthiness because you are so attractive. Yeah, there's a reaction to these friends. They're like, this it can't be real. It's got to be a lie, right? So let's talk about what happened in the past. There was good news and a state of confusion, and then a person around this, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. There was this strong passion. Looks like you guys did something passionate, or there's some kind of passionate energy there. And main person's involved with this house and home situation, so looks like there was some passionate stuff happening. Okay, lies about this money situation when it came to visiting. There was this concern about rejection and they wanted to give it some time. Seven of Pentacles energy. There was disappointments about love. They were missing you, okay? They were concerned about this love loss and these disappointments with you. They wanted to revive this, but there was something about self-respect, this concern about self-respect and resolving this conflict. So I feel like the problem was there was a leading of passion, so there was a lack of self-respect, right? So I feel like that's the reason also why they're in that place of like, well, they must have somebody else, you know, maybe it was just, you know, a situation, maybe they're just, you know, like there's concerns about this because you guys made up in a passionate way, and now there's this concern about maybe they're seeing things wrong. Okay, money situation and a relationship, and this concern about this ex-partner. Because they're looking back to the past of like, this is how our relationship started, you know, maybe it's just a passionate situation, okay? Because what you're not seeing is, they want to make an effort, there's this concern about this person around this and this passionate situation, okay? And I see main person and mother around this, mother, older sister, aunt, and there's like these concerns about these signs. This is no coincidence. We see friends and lies and feeling like there was something that was messed up. Wanting to take a risk, this concern about the sense of charity, and we see overthinking as what you're not seeing. Regrets, the message you've been waiting for and concerned about this ending. Shock and surprise about this beauty and attraction. Again, they're in a shock. Like being together with you guys again, they realize that there's such strong chemistry between you guys and there's deep love, but then now they're questioning like, you're so attractive. Like, why do you want, you know, it's like kind of like this questioning of themselves about it. It's like, I want your attention like before, and I want to have long-term emotional happiness. Ten of Cups energy. At the head of the matter, there is love and this want for happiness with you. I see that there's this concern about commitment, but there's this concern that there may be a person around this when it comes to this compatibility. So this like this real concern for them about this third party around this. I see infringing party, we see nighttime energy, and this concern about money or finance. I want a victory. We see this money situation, and you're going to have to stay calm. Yep, again, we see multiple people around this, sister, daughter, friend, or karmic, another person, and feeling stuck in the middle. Something is wrecked. I need to make a decision. I'm going to have to argue and fight about this. I want a definitive decision. There's concerns about lies or deceptions and a defensiveness about getting hurt. Okay, now let's see what their immediate action is going to be. So they're going to try to heal this, and there's something about a person around this Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy, masculine, and there's this strong obsessive energy here for you. And they're going to communicate with you, and there's going to be recognition of them. There's going to be a sigh of relief, there's going to be a conversation, and it's going to feel like it's the right time, it's a blessing. I see that there's going to be people around this, or some concern about people around this, and wanting to get you alone, and this concern about this indulgence, which definitely talks about passion again. I see, like before, there's concerns about avoidance and wanting to kiss and make up. There's this deep love between you and them, and you're going to get what you wish for. There's a focus on life purpose. So when they do come forward this time, it's going to be more of a purpose, life purpose kind of focus. Divine timing, and then there's going to be communication, and they're going to be concerned that you're dealing with a new person. So it seems to me, if you want to be real about it, it seems like they want confirmation, are you with a new person? And they're jealous, and they're going to be really obsessive about this, and that's what's going to propel them to come forward towards you. Okay, so your advice is saying that there's going to be this apology about this family conflict and single and available to pursue. And I see your advice is saying that the silver lining to this is this connection and a sense of happiness. So it seems like there's a lot of kinks that's been worked out since the separation, since coming back together and then separating. It seems like there's been a lot of soul searching from your person, because there's been this awareness that this connection is a lot deeper. You know, there is love there, but there's also passion. But also they have this self-sabotage going on where they're questioning, why do you want them? Why do you want them? And this is what makes them run away. Okay, it makes them run away because they feel like you're so nice looking, you're so good looking, you have all these great qualities, why do you want me? That's what's going on. Okay, so I see that there's this key to your success is the house and home, and know, they're going to show up at their house and home. Know that there's destiny here. This is destiny. There was mistakes that were made, but the luck is on your side, and you know that there was a nightmare around this situation. When it comes to this pleasure seeking, we see this friend and this mother around this situation. It's concerned about this friend, this mother around the situation. Good news, there's going to be a surprise. You need to just be honest. Defend your position when it comes to this advice. There also could be a sister, daughter, friend, or karmic, and a child around this, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, female, and a younger fire sign around this. Okay, so the reason why they're treating you the way they are is they do want commitment, but there's this concern that you're going out, having a good time, and socializing, and they don't know if they're going to get hurt. The reason why they're treating you the way they are is because of this money situation, and there's been this creative solution when it comes to this relationship. So this relationship started out in a very creative way, in a different way, in a passionate way, and now it's the difficulty of resolving that within themselves about it. So I see there's a happy surprise and stuck in the middle and wanting a relationship. So they definitely want a relationship. There's readiness here for them, for family and marriage, okay? So they are ready, they really want family and marriage or commitment with you. That it is what's going on. So there's this travel and hopefulness and this concern about getting some kind of shock and surprise. There's this isolation, separation, and indecisions because of this partying and celebration, wine card energy. I see this twin flame and these secrets at this house and home. So they know that you are their twin flame, that you are their divine counterpart, and that you have good intuition about this house and home. Maybe there's even concern that there's secrets or unknowns about this house and home situation. Okay, so what's going to be the outcome? There's going to be healing energy, and because this person misses you, you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation. You're going to be shocked and surprised because they're going to share their feelings and let you know that it's real, and that they're going to give you knowledge, book card energy, about it. You're going to be stressing, and this person cannot stop thinking about you, and there's going to be a lot of talk about regrets. You, the main person, they're going to put effort into this, and now you're going to see with the outcome, you're going to see good results, okay? So you're going to get what you want. You're going to see good results. There's definitely a focus on more like intimacy, but dating and a sense of healing around this connection. And it seems like there's going to be boundaries in place and a sense of maturity and realizing that someone took care of themselves. They can take care of themselves, you know, that kind of energy. I have the sense of wisdom when it came to this passionate situation, when it came to travel and moving. There was this concern that something was off with you and that they weren't sure what they were agreeing to, right, in the outcome. Things are going to come full circle, and there's going to be good news and happiness in the outcome. So you can see that like there's a past, your person must have been dealing with some kind of past trauma with another person where they feel so defensive about how do I move forward with this person? They're going to do me the same way that the other person did me. And so there's a lot of questioning, like this must be too good to be true. This must be too good to be true. You know, they're feeling like, how can this person be like this? How is it possible? So there's a lot of questioning going on. Look, with these old memories of the past, it's like there's going to be a stopping of this third party. And this concern about this temptation or bribing, there's going to be good news about taking a risk. And the outcome shows you're going to learn a lot about this person who gave advice and left you alone. Your main person is going to talk to you about how sad they are and how regretful they are and feel guilty about what happened before. This friend is actually there's a friend around this that's going to help with the positive turn of events towards marriage with this person and you. There's going to be the sense of loyalty and devotion and advice about this person. Money, healing, and arguing about it. Or success about healing and arguing about it. Strong interest, concerns about worries and concerns about strong interest, and a shock and surprise about it. Travel, reconciling, and this concern about this infringing party now. It looks like there could be family members around this, so looks like you may be visiting or traveling to a family here. I see that there is some regrets, and whoever this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy is, whoever they are, they're over. That's done. That situation is going to be done. Main person, there's going to be an offer of love, and obviously there's going to be passion here coming out in the outcome. And I see this concern about fresh start, new opportunity, and traveling. So it's like you guys may decide to move, okay? You may change locations for a fresh start, because I see a lot of moving cards here coming out in the outcome. So let's see what your person wants to say to you. What does the collective's love interest want to say to the collective romantically? Show me the cards I need, choose C. Show me the cards I need to see. I've been finding myself. That's why I run away. I know it's on. It says it's on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. It just wasn't the right time, and you let me go. And now I feel lost. You are perfection. See, now the biggest thing I'm seeing with your person at this time is the fact now they're questioning. They're questioning themselves of why you want them. You're my twin flame. This isn't a goodbye. I needed time to heal. There was this mother wound. You're my favorite. And when it came to this attention to others, you're so smart. So they feel like you're giving attention to others, see? Unblock me. I was playing games. There was so much unclear energy. I want to spoil you. Soon I'm going to contact you. See, I told you they're going to contact you. They know how unique you are. They're leaving this situation and they're jealous. Now, I told you the reason why they're going to come forward. The reason why they're going to be so triggered to come forward towards you is because they're going to get jealous. Even though now they're just questioning, okay, you know, why do you want me? And, you know, you're so attractive and all this kind of stuff. But the one thing that's going to trigger them to come forward is their jealousy about you being with someone else. You give them emotional intimacy. They have dreams of the future with you. They've been fantasizing about you and gaslighting you because of this concern about this attachment to an ex and this passionate situation around this. Now, it could be you, they may feel that you are still dealing with your ex, okay, and doing something passionate with that person, all right? So there's this concern about this passionate situation and the ex. They're saying you're mine, but there's confusion for them. It's really this simple. How do I feel? I want us forever. Have my kids. There is this father wound. Is it true? Are you seeing someone new? Because I'm single and available to pursue. Are you still listening to me? I'm missing you. See how there's like questioning going on with this person about either you're dealing with your ex or you're dealing with another person, and they're like questioning this? All right, so let's see how your person feels. How does the collective's love interest feel about the collective's romantic one? Show me the cards I need. See? Show me the cards I need. 2. See. And here's the thing that's going to throw you guys up. I feel like also, since you guys are twins and you're mirrors, you're probably doing the same thing, aren't you? Let me know in the comments. Are you doing the same thing? Are you feeling like they're messing with their ex and they have someone new? Are you doing the same thing? Because remember, this is a mirror, okay? So remember that when you're thinking about those things, your person's thinking about those things. Okay, thank you for everything. You will forever be my always. You make my day. I just thought you should know how amazing you are. You are something special. I hope you're having a great day. You are my soulmate. You are so adorable. And here again, we see, to me, you are perfect. You are always the rainbow after the storm. So they're acknowledging you looking great today. So they're watching you from afar somehow. They want to surprise you. They feel that your love story is the best and you're their happy place. But being with you makes everything better. Okay, so let's get some advice, you guys. All right. What should the collective do if they want to have a long-term committed romantic relationship with their person at this time? What action should they take towards their person at this time? Show me cards I need. See? Show me the cards I need. 2. See. Make sure there's an equal give and take. The conclusions are reached within, which is exactly what I was just going to talk to you guys about. Because I feel like, because what I'm feeling like with this energy, it's like real anxious energy. It's like this anticipation of wanting to be together, but on the same token, this questioning of the self-worth that's holding, I feel like, both of you back. Because it's saying the conclusions reach within, because everything starts within us and it radiates out. So I feel like not only are they questioning whether or not they're dealing with the ex or this new person, but you, I feel, is questioning that too. And so as a result, there's a reflecting going on. Yep, you're going to have to step outside of your comfort zone and do things differently. You're going to have a win-win outcome. The tough cycle is about to be over. Luck is on your side. Don't let pride get in the way. So it's a lot about this prideful energy around this. From past, yep, exactly, from past energy. You're close to achieving your goal. So some of you guys may have had a lot of issues with a past partner, with an ex, and there's also projecting going on. Remember, this is a divine connection. There's reflecting. You're like mirrors. So anything that you're going through or you're projecting out there, they're receiving. And so as a result, that's what's going on. So that's the obstacle or blockage at this time. So correct that within yourself. Know that this person, you're destined to be with this person. It's going to come together. Have faith that everything is going to work out, that the universe is aligning things for you. That's what I want you guys to do right now, okay? Don't start feeding into the same thing, because you're doing that to the person and that person's doing that with you. So remember, you guys are mirrors. But of course, you guys don't have to take my advice if you don't want to. I love you guys so much. And if you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in another day or two. Have a great rest of your next couple days. And I will see you guys soon.